Alright, as you can see, these things are thick. They are really beefy.
Boy, he's thick!
So the problem we're running into right now is where it had got ripped before, and these tabs right here are bent back.
It drives way better, handles way better. What's up, YouTube? We back with another one. Before we get into the actual meat of today's video, what we're gonna be doing is my inflatable paint booth that you seen me paint the Charger bumper and my girlfriend's hood and the side of her car in. We're actually gonna be selling that inflatable paint booth today because last summer I really didn't have a good time with it. It was so hot in it and it just like radiates the heat and it's like a big oven, so I was in there baking and I just didn't want to deal with that this year. And I just wanted to go ahead and sell it and get me one step closer to getting my building, so that way we won't have to worry about where we're going to be painting or what we're going to be painting in. We'll have a spot to do everything, body work, stay out the sun, and it'll be a blessing. So we're going to go sell that, and then when we get back, I'm going to come back and pump up the tire on the Copart Tahoe, and I'm going to take y'all back over there with me, and we're going to put the suspension parts on the Copart Tahoe that I have bought for it and everything to get it one step closer to running. So just come along with me.
Guys, so now we got everything done that we need to get done before we can work on the tire. So now I just got the tire pumped up. As you see, I got some gas in it. Now we're about to make our way over there to my mom and daddy's, so we can put these A-arms on and everything, and cut you back on when we get there. All right, so we made it back over here, and now I just want to get the truck jacked up and everything where I can change it. I'm gonna get everything spreaded out with the A-arms and everything so I can show y'all the kit. It came off Amazon. It's Detroit Speed. They're always pretty good, and I'll show you the difference between my A-arms and those A-arms, especially my lower ones. I didn't really pay attention to the top or the upper ones, but the lower ones are way thicker, so it'll be way better for this truck, and definitely handle better. I know it will. So I'm gonna get everything laid out and everything, and I'm gonna show y'all the difference and whatever. As you can see, these things are thick. They are really beefy.
Boy, he's thick!
They're real beefy. Even the uppers is a lot beefier than the stock ones. I can bring you over here and show you on my parts Tahoe how much like bigger they are. You see right there the upper and the lower. Whenever I get my tires off and get this truck jacked up and everything, I'm gonna actually do a side-by-side comparison of everything so y'all can see it. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna put y'all on another time lapse of me getting the truck up on jack stands and everything, and I'll cut y'all back on and talk to y'all whenever I get it done. Okay, but that's what I was saying a while ago, like how much beefier these are. Like these things right here is crazy how big they are, and compared to those, like it's not even in comparison. And even the uppers, they're almost the same, but these are like a whole lot more nicer, and they feel like they're a whole lot more stronger than those. As you can see, my dad had did this off the channel. He had just did it on his own time. He put these shocks on the front and back, and we got the lowering springs on it. As you can see, the back kind of sits lower, but the front was sitting too low because I was scrubbing. So he said if we put back in the regular torsion keys while we got them out, instead of the drop, or the ones that make the front drop, he said it might level it out, and that's kind of like what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to just get it level or whatever. But over here, this torsion key mount, like I was saying, is bent from the wreck, and my dad wants me to take the one off my parts truck. The tabs are bent like right here. It's like how it's pushed up and stuff and everything. I don't know if you can really make it out, but he wants me to take the one off my parts truck over there and put on this truck just in case, because he don't really want nothing to mess with it whenever they go to align it. So I'm gonna do that off camera, because you'll see me taking this off, you know, taking that one off and everything, and switching it out. So I'm gonna just do that one off camera, and as you know, that's the parts Tahoe. So when I get that off, put y'all on a time lapse of me changing this one over here and just taking everything off that one. So sorry there's a bunch of time lapses now on this, but I'm trying to get it done, and there's really not too much explaining to do. Just pretty straightforward. Just take it off and everything, and just replace the parts that take off though. So the problem we're running into right now is where it had got ripped before, and these tabs right here are bent back. So now we're trying to bend them back to where they were. As you can see, that one right there is way back. So you can't really do nothing about it because that's the frame of the actual truck. So, and like you can just bolt on a new one. So we're having to bend them back, try to get as close as we possibly can. So. it's actually like 2 weeks later, and me and my dad, like you seen, Pops basically came outside and took over and did it. He's more of the mechanical knowledge person. He knows, he's real smart with motors and suspension and all that stuff like that. And he's actually the one that built the motor in my Mustang and stuff like I mentioned before, which I'll be showing y'all here soon. But he went ahead and put everything on the truck. I'm gonna give y'all a little walk around. And he as you can see, that the back still sits the same because we didn't do nothing to the back, it's just the front. But we actually lowered the or like pushed in the torsion keys a little bit and make it level now, so it's actually sitting level. But as you can see, like I told you, it's been like 2 weeks now and the tires went flat again, so I'm gonna have to come all the way back over here and pump it up and everything. But yeah, it drives way better, handles way better. I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna put y'all in there, but everything turned out good. I was surprised because they the left side, it was bent and everything from I guess a previous wreck or something, so I was surprised that it went together that good, but it did give us some trouble. I just really didn't show y'all, but we had to like legit beat it back and everything. I thought that I was gonna have to take it to work and put it on the frame machine, but thank God it went back into place. So that's one more thing on the checklist done before we can get it running and driving and everything, and that's the whole goal. So the whole goal is just to get it running and driving where I can just start daily and it basically driving it to work, getting all the bugs out of it and stuff. And because I don't want to just let it sit here till I get my building and I get all my motor parts up and everything. So I just went ahead and said, that's gonna be our winter project, is getting all the motor built and everything. So my goal right now is that I got some things I want to do to the inside of it with the headliner and stuff. And I'm really thinking about doing like a swap on the interior of it because I want leather seats and stuff. So I'm thinking about going to like pick and pull and stuff and doing that. And I'll take y'all guys along with me when we get there to do that and get to the point where we do that. So well, that's pretty much it. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate all the support I've been getting lately.